Hey, Jared.
What, Justin?
Guess what?
Coconuts.
Good guess. No, I'm an idiot.
Why?
So, the last time we left off, we were looking for this key. Guess where it was? Right
the
here
chest,
in the
right
corner
there.
of the room. Oh my god. And there was like a mound of dirt here that I blew up with a bomb, and I just didn't think about using the lens of truth to look for any hidden chests.
Oh, yeah. Did
So,
blow it
yeah.
up. I do remember that. It's been a couple
Yeah.
days, but I do remember that.
Yeah. I'm not too proud about it. I'm not too proud of myself right now. Not one of my finest hours.
Hey, man, everybody makes mistakes. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up, kid.
Yeah, but nobody makes mistakes as big as the mistakes that I make. I make big mistakes, and I don't think I'll ever make up for them. Will you forgive me? Will you
Everybody
forgive me?
has those days.
Don't tell me everybody makes mistakes. I don't want to hear
Everybody
this song
makes
again. I told myself I
mistakes.
would never listen to that song again.
Well, guess what, Sonny? Today's the day.
Oh, God. I told myself that the next time I heard that song, I'd go postal.
Oh, God. It wasn't me.
Yeah. I feel like going postal is like the only way that you could like say something like that and have it not be like, I don't know, borderline offensive or actually scary, because it's like such an archaic term.
Were you the one who told me like what the origins of that word is? Like why it's called going postal? Or no, maybe it was on the Joe Rogan podcast I heard it. It originated from like the UPS, like postal office, like guys, like I guess male guys were the original guys who would go on like shooting sprees, like going crazy,
the male
and, like, killing
guys,
people,
as
Yeah, so they
opposed
called
to female guys.
Oh my goodness. The male guys and the female male guys, and also
Look
the
at me with a boat.
non-binary male guys.
I just love the way this boat is bouncing up and down. It's just jiggling. This boat is like made of
It's
jet
got a
out.
nice tune. It's a nice tune it's playing too.
We're sailing down a Cranberry River.
Oh no, it's Jimmy.
Oh,
There's
Jimmy!
two Jimmys.
No, Jimmy, hold on.
There's a lot of shimmying
I haven't
going
practiced my shimmy.
It's
Oh,
been a
Jimmy.
couple days since I shimmied, Jimmy. Gotta let me get my footing back.
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting the postal story. It just looked like Jello, and I wanted you to know how I was feeling on the inside.
I forgive you. It's pretty funny. The boat bouncing up and down is more important than the origins of why people go on mass murders.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm glad that we're in agreement. Hey, Jared, you know what I thought about the other day? This is just something random I want to share with you.
What?
Dr. Dip, the ship is... What?
Oh, abandoned.
Oh, come
Oh my-
on, man.
Dude, you just got shimmied.
Bro, you think I give a shit about the sinking ship? I'm fighting for my life over here. Would you like
Okay.
to save?
Don't save.
Shall I not do it?
It screwed you the last time you saved, right? Doesn't it? You're not going to
Did
save
it?
any of your equipment.
Did-
Remember? You lost all your milk.
I'm saving.
You lost all your
I did it just to spite you. Continue playing? No.
No.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep playing. I got to get better at fighting. I got to get better at doing the shimmy, I suppose.
You're
Look at
not
my
very good at this
HP,
shimmy.
man. I'm so I'm fisted right now, dude. It sucks. I didn't even
What's
get
in
to
your-
finish
Oh
telling
yeah,
you my story.
because of the last game save, you have no milk. Isn't that what it was?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't have any milk before. Oh my god. Dude, we are at the front of the temple. Are we about to have an episode where we just go get milk?
Why are we back at the beginning of the temple?
I might have to go get milk. Well,
Why
because I
did
died.
you save the
Because
game?
I don't know. I got scared. I didn't know what to do. I thought that if I didn't save the game, what if it just took me back to the main menu? And then, well, I guess then I could have just loaded back in. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're going to make up for it. We're going to go become a child, and we're going to go get a lot of milk.
This
We're
is
going to drink a
milk
lot of milk.
episode.
We're going
I
to
have
grow
a
up
feeling-
and have big, strong bones.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of milk episodes in this playthrough.
Right. Dude, the Sweet Boys Ocarina of Time playthrough sucks. I spent half the playthrough getting milk.
You should just label them milk playthrough 1 through whatever so people know when to skip.
Yeah, milk episode 23. Oh my god. Well, I got so distracted dying on the boat that I forgot to tell you about this epic idea that I came up with.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Okay, so now hear me out. What's one thing that is really difficult information to extract from another male?
What is difficult information to extract from another man?
Yes, now I know that it sounds like a weird question, and that's because it is, and I'm literally wording it in the best way possible.
Like,
like
what
if you
kind
asked a guy about something, what would be the most uncomfortable thing for them to for them to share with you? I guess. What wouldn't a guy want to share with the world?
What would a guy not?
Well, let's say about 50% of the population are lower, would probably not want to share this information.
Their kinks, maybe.
That's actually a better answer than what I'm looking for. What I'm actually looking for is men probably would not want to share their penis size, especially if they are average or below average, right?
Because if you're average, you're just small.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're small either way. So why let people know?
Yeah,
if
exactly.
You're not packing at least 10 inches, so you're small.
Right. Exactly. Just like if you're under 6 feet, you're short.
Yeah, you're a manlet.
I only date tall guys.
Okay.
Your boyfriend's 5'11". Oh,
okay,
God. He's
okay,
so
Susan.
short. Okay. So I don't really know why you would ever be in this situation, but let's say that for whatever reason you really want to find out someone's penis size, okay? So this is how you would do it. You wouldn't just go up and be like, "Hey, I want to know how big your dick is." Like, no, of course not. They're not going to want to answer that. So you bring it up all nonchalantly. You say something about you say, "Hey, have you heard that the average penis size is between 5.1 and 5.5 inches?" And then you wait, and you look at their reaction, and you look at the face that they make. Okay. Now if they smile or if they smirk, you already know there's a high likelihood they're at that average or above. Okay. Now if they look somewhat disappointed, they probably are a little bit smaller. So if you can't really get a for sure answer out of their facial expression, then just ask a follow-up question. How do you feel about that? Like, that's the average, 5.1.
How do you feel? Yeah, that's so nonchalant. Hello. Did you know the average penis size is between 5.1 to 5.5 inches? How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cool. Thanks for the information, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. And realistically, maybe you won't be satisfied with their answer. Maybe their answer won't give you enough information, the information you're looking for. So then I have one more emergency follow-up question.
Okay.
What do you think is considered a big penis? Because if they say anything less than what their actual penis size is, then they are admitting that they have a small penis, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, I think that 8 inches is a big dick. Mine's only 7, but
yeah,
no one's gonna do that, right?
What happens if you give them that first? If you give them the trivia, the first statement, the average penis size is 5.1 to 5.5 inches. And then you leave it at that. What if instead the face you get is them just giving you a smirk and an eye? Then what?
They're packing heat. They got that magnum dong. And I'm
no,
glad
they're
that
giving it's like a sensual oh, you're asking me this? Then what happens? What's your next question?
Would you like to have sex with me? Oh, I'm joking. No, I'm not about. I mean, dicks are
He's
cool.
joking. He's joking. That would be the first question.
Yeah, that would be why I'm asking the second question to begin with. I mean the first question. You know what I mean? God damn it. But also, like, having thought about this ahead of time, I think was a really wise decision on my part, because like now I'm drinking the extra milk, by the way, just to get the bottle empty again so I could buy more milk. But now I feel prepared, you know, like if anybody asks me that question, they'll be like, hey, did you know the average? And as soon as they say that, I'm just going to be like, yeah, it's 8 inches. just like so confident and just so prepared, just so that like they won't even question it. Like, holy shit, go.
The word average is like synonymous with penis. Everybody knows that.
What?
That's why you're going. As soon as somebody says, "Did you know the average?" I'm 8 inches. Because you already know. As soon as somebody says the word average,
yeah.
It's not. I worded it wrong. It's not synonymous, but it's always the word that comes before penis size is average.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Average is the same word as penis. I'm so confused.
I worded it so terribly.
That's
so
okay. Synonymous is an awesome word.
Synonymous.
Do you know what?
Synonymous. You're synonymous with the word anonymous.
But you know who I am.
And
everybody knows who I am.
We're both synonymous with anonymous because we're irrelevant, trying to make our names something.
All right, that actually cut deep. I was gonna say, Jared, do you know what anonymous means? That almost reminds me of that. One thing I got. Let me preface this real quick. You are actually very. All right, you're okay. You're decently intelligent.
I'm okay. Like I'm not.
But
like,
really, I consider you to be a pretty smart individual, and your vocabulary is profound, I will say. I mean, you come out with some words where I'm like, damn, I gotta look that up in the dictionary. Where did you hear this one? Like you've been reading a thesaurus. What have you been doing?
Like anonymous.
Not like anonymous, but
it's anonymous.
Just every now and then, you just pop out with words that are like very uncommon. That like you have quite the vocabulary, is what I'm trying to say. And
yeah, I read thesauruses before I go sleep every night.
That's what I thought. And I had a follow-up question and I completely lost it. Somehow I got lost in complimenting you. Left, right, A. Left, right, down.
Were you gonna compliment my pants?
Left, right, A. Left, right, down.
Up,
now I remember.
Down.
I had to pay you a compliment before I absolutely shit on you in front of everyone. So you remember that day when I can't remember what it was we were arguing about, but what was it? Do you remember? You know where this is going though, right?
Penis size?
Yeah, we were arguing about penis size probably, and I said, yeah, mine is several inches. And
yeah. Oh, I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
But no, okay, so we were having some kind of an argument. That's what it was. And then I told you I can think of several reasons as to why, I'm right and you're wrong. And you said, okay,
no.
Okay, go. And then I said, like, I gave you one reason. You went, okay. I gave you another reason. I said, okay. And I give you another reason. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Go on. I go, well, that's it. Those are my reasons. And then you respond and you say, I thought you said you had several. And I was like, yeah, what do you mean? I just gave you several reasons. And then I thought about it for a minute. I think that we were both like completely silent. Like for a solid like 4 or 5 seconds. I just go, wait a minute. I said, don't tell me that you think several means 7. And you said, yeah. What do you mean? It does mean 7. I said, God damn it, Jared, no. That was so funny. I mean,
they
like we were
start with sev.
Yeah,
that's the English language. It means they're the same word if they start with the same 3 letters.
I mean, and like the funny thing is that I could understand where your head was at, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to come to the conclusion that you thought it was 7. So I'm like,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
know why. See, this is how you learn, boys and girls. You make yourself look like an idiot, and then you get corrected, and then you try to never do it again.
It really is the best way to learn. It's just don't be afraid to be an idiot. Let yourself be an idiot. Fail multiple times.
Yeah, fail many, many, many times.
Fail,
I have a
embarrass
quote.
yourself. Real quick, I just want to add, be friends with people who will shit on you. Okay? They do it because they care about you and they want you to grow.
Yes, and you will grow.
Yeah, you know what a bad friend is? Somebody who just lies to your face constantly and tells you you're the bee's knees because you know, they want to manipulate you and they want to be liked themselves.
It's not even that all the time. It's maybe they really are nice and they love you, but they just, you know, it takes a very special kind of person to look you in the eye and tell you the truth in a brutally loving, honest way.
Yeah, 100% true. Yeah, I mean, saying that people are nice just to manipulate you was completely misspoken. Like, that's not what I mean. But like, those kinds of people do exist, you know?
I think they do. They definitely, yeah, that too.
Just because
for
someone's
sure.
nice to you doesn't mean that, like, I don't know, they're necessarily a good friend or even a good person. There are there are horrible people that will be nice to your face, but are extremely horrible people behind closed doors. Those people do exist a lot,
especially in the female community.
Okay, you are so sexist.
No, guys do it too. Guys do it probably more than women, to be honest. I work in, you know, construction, and that's what guys do that shit in construction all the time.
Just immediately like throw this like this cancel on you. You are so canceled. How dare you speak about another gender?
Jennifer Sweet Boy said this. He's terrible. And all 15 subscribers, you must unsubscribe now.
Don't you know that like the 20 people that watch our show are gonna cancel you now?
Shit. You gotta find yourself a friend like the Yanomamo tribes in, I can't remember where, but me and Justin went to college
Cultural
for
anthropology.
a very, very brief moment in our lives together, and before we decided it was a waste of time, and yeah, we learned about the Yanomamo, and those guys were funny. They were a little tribe of people. They, you know, hunter-gatherers, and all the hunters, you know, one hunter would go on a hunt, and he'd spear like this massive pig. He hunted all day.
Oh,
his
yeah,
feet
he
are
would.
His feet are bleeding. His hands are splintered. He just wrestled this pig to death with a spear and a knife, and this thing almost killed him. He brings it back to the tribe, and all of his hunter friends are like, "Yeah, it's pretty small. You could have done better. That sucks, dude." And they just point and laugh at him.
on him.
So they all stay humble
for doing a good job. Well, they know the importance of ego, you know, not letting shit get to your head.
Yeah, keeping a small ego for sure.
Yep.
Those are intelligent human beings.
I thought you were gonna get to the point where I thought you were gonna tell the story about how stupid we are and how we couldn't take anything in class seriously. So every time we brought up the Yanomamo, we just called them the Young Obamas.
I want to talk about the girl in class who had her
I know you do.
Awesome question.
I know you do. Yeah, I remember. So me and Jared were in the back of the classroom, and the teacher, again, this was cultural anthropology. So like a lot of cultural anthropologists will go around the world and will like stay in family homes of whatever place they're visiting. And like a lot of these places are either like third world countries or just like super random places around the world, places that just don't have very much, you know, and they go there to study their culture and all kinds of things. And so one thing about being a cultural anthropologist is you represent cultural anthropology as a whole. Like you represent really like the country, or whatever country you hail from, you are representing. And so she was explaining the importance of making sure that you are kind, especially to those who show you hospitality and whatnot. And so she gave us a theoretical and said that if you were a cultural anthropologist and you went to stay with a family that you had stayed with before, who had given you a home, who had fed you, who had done all this stuff, if you find out that the father of the household has a Alzheimer's disease, how do you say it?
Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's?
I always call it Alzheimer's.
Old timers.
Like he's in like the Hall of Fame. Like he's an all-timer.
All time. That'd be a pretty cool disease.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I have the disease of being awesome.
I'm in every Hall of Fame ever. It's a bad disease. Yeah, I've had this since I was a kid.
I have Alzheimer's disease. I'm so awesome. Dr. Dick, ship is sinking.
Old timers disease.
Yeah.
Because they're old. Old people get Alzheimer's.
Yeah. I'm an old timer. I have old-timer's disease. I'm so old. I'm not even gonna press on in the dungeon because thinking and playing it at the same time is very hard for me sometimes. But yeah, the theoretical was that like if the father of the household has Alzheimer's and the children aren't able to take care of them or take care of him, would you risk not being able to complete your research so that you could take care of them and kind of give back for what they've given you?
And this is college.
Yeah, this is in college. And she was taking questions, or I mean, like potential answers from the students. And so this one girl raised her hand, and she said, I think that, yes, she should take care of the man, because if she does take care of the man, then maybe eventually when he gets better, he can help her with her research and help her complete her project. And that way, the family's happy and she gets her work done. And the teacher goes, yeah, that's a really good answer. Yeah, that's like exactly what I was looking for. And then I slowly turned to Jared, and Jared looks at me. I said, in the middle of class, I said, what the fuck? You don't get better from Alzheimer's?
Dude, that was one of the funniest things that's ever happened. God, that was so funny.
Oh God.
She's like, yes, that's a really good answer. And she
didn't.
I don't
it's
think
not.
she didn't clarify. I don't think they talked about how you do not get better from Alzheimer's.
There was zero clarification. She just went on and just let the girl think that taking care of the father was going to magically cure him of this horrible affliction.
That teacher was probably a good person and didn't want to make her look a fool in class and didn't want to clarify that.
Maybe.
But maybe I
didn't give a shit.
Or yeah.
Hey,
because you're a Yanomamo. You
exactly.
wanted
I'm a young Obama. I'm a young Obama, and I'm here to learn. And I mean, just to clarify, I'm not saying she was stupid. I'm an idiot, okay? Like, I say so many things that could easily be corrected by tons of people, but in that moment, it was just very funny.
In that moment, Justin was smart, and that girl was not smart.
In that moment, I knew something that someone else didn't, and it felt kind of good.
What the fuck? You don't get better from Alzheimer's?
Well, okay, so I think we found a nice little depressing note again, as we always do, to end the episode on. And you know what that means.
It's the end of the episode.
It sure is. Do you have any closing thoughts, remarks, comments?
This was a fun episode. I hope our viewers enjoyed this one.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed more story time with Justin and Jared. Man, we actually have more stories than I even care to realize.
The more we talk about it, the more we realize stuff and remember stuff.
Yeah, good times. All right, well, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the video, leaving a like would be awesome. We'd appreciate it a lot. Always look forward to hearing your comments if you have any comments. And, yeah, that's all we got. We'll talk to you in the next episode. Peace and love.
You don't get better from Alzheimer's.